Hello, Conny here again. I just wanted to explain for a couple of you guys that didn't understand the cycles that is now happening, is that I'm going to explain to you what to do. So now that that has been implemented, is that you can see here, it says here, the cycle completed 0 to 2. This cycle, 2 cycles, okay, is only a one-time thing, okay? After that, it's going to be 0, 8, and that will be forever. So, this, as you can see right here, your locked cycles, is a cycle going to 210 because I am in level 2, okay? If you are in level 1, it should be 25. So, if you reach that cycle, then you have done one cycle, okay? So you need to make sure that you keep your money and do not do a withdrawal or anything, because your next cycle, that is number 2, okay, is when that is ending, you need to rebuy your level. So that means that yes, normally we don't have to rebuy our levels, yes, but in this case we have to, okay? So what you're going to do is when your second cycle ends, you will be demoted to level 0 if you are in 1. Yes, you go back to 0, so you have to buy back your level 1, just like you did in the beginning when you started in level 1. So you're paying your $12.50 to get yourself back in there, okay? And if you are in level 2, you will be demoted to level 1. So I have to buy myself back to level 2. So it's going to cost me $105 to do that. So the first 2 cycles, I will not do any withdrawals. So what you're going to do is when you have the money in your withdrawal balance, you're going to click on transfer to purchase, okay? Because when you're going to rebuy your level, you need to have that money in here, okay? So make sure that you have that money to get yourself back to the level where you were. If you are in level 3, you go back to 2, you have to buy, of course, level 3 again for $630. So make sure that you have the money. That is a very important. Well, after these 2 cycles are done, okay, so your first rebuy is there, then this will change to 0 to 8. So you have 8 cycles to go until you have to rebuy your level again. Yeah, so you have, I think, 6. Yeah, it depends on what level you are. But I think 6 levels you can do a withdrawal. So it's 6 cycles. So you do 6 cycles 6 times. And so you get in level 1, you get $12.50 every time, every cycle, right? And then at the end of that, so on cycle number 8, we have to rebuy our levels again. Keep that in mind. That 8 times cycling will be there forever. When we are rebuying ourselves in the 8th cycle, then that starts all over again to 0 to 8. This is only a one-time thing because he had to start somewhere. So don't worry about that. It's only a one-time thing. So after that is gone, it's going to be 0 to 8, and that will be every time and time and time again. Okay? So every 8 cycle, we need to rebuy our levels. So you can just level up if you want to. If you go from level 1 to 2 and you're paying your $105, then make sure that you have on, of course, at the end of the 8th cycle, again, your $105 to buy yourself back in, okay? Because you will be demoted to level 1 again. And then the question was also from people is that when we are demoted to our previous level, so if you are in 2, you go back to 1, can we stay in the first level? No, you cannot. Your account will be locked. So you can't do anything anymore. You won't earn anything anymore. Once you are going to upgrade, then you can't go back. Okay, that's just what it is. So if you don't want to upgrade, then don't upgrade. But if you do upgrade and you get those cycles completed and we have to rebuy ourselves back in, then no, we cannot stay in the previous demoted level. So if you go, because if you are in level 1, you go back to level 0. And level 0 means that you're not active. Okay? Then we have level 1, that's the 1250. Then we have level 2, that's the 105. Then we have level 3. And level 3 is the highest level that you can reach. So that one you will stay in forever. So you have to rebuy yourself every time and time again, every 8 cycle, your $630. So just keep in mind that you, watch your money, okay? So every cycle you get your money in your withdrawal balance, and just make sure that you transfer to your purchase balance what you need to rebuy your position. That's it. That's it. It's that simple. I hope he will not change anything else, but make sure that you are in the group, the Discord. I wanted to say Discord. I couldn't get up the name, but so go into Discord. If you are an active member and you're not in Discord, then make sure you are in there, because, well, Ron is over there. He's explaining everything when changes are happening. And normally I will just copy and paste it in my Telegram group. But this was so much information. I was like, okay, people need to read it by themselves. And when you have any questions, you can just come to me, right? So also, how to unlock your account is the same thing, right? So that means when that 8th cycle is reached, or the 2nd cycle in this case, that one time, then you need to do these steps. It's that simple. If there are any questions, after all, after making me this video here, please come to me first before you go to make a support ticket or whatever. Because if it's something that I can explain, then please come to me first. And then if it's something that I can't do anything about, let's say it's technical or whatever, then of course you need to open a support ticket. But if you don't have to, and you just have a question, please ask me first, okay? And otherwise go to that Discord channel and then ask the question over there. That's also possible. But do not make any support tickets just to make a support ticket, okay? Because he is behind in the support tickets. So he needs, of course, a little time before he can answer you or can solve any problem that you have. So make sure that you only open support ticket when it's really necessary, okay? So, well, that's it for me. I just wanted to make a very, very short video for you guys explaining what to do, okay? So as you can see, I'm in level 2. I need to wait my 2nd cycle, because my 1st cycle, that money will go into my withdrawal balance. I will just keep it in there until I need to rebuy myself in. So when I need to rebuy myself in my own level, then I'm going to transfer to purchase. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to, enter the number and amount that I need to buy myself in. And in this case, that is $105. When you do this, guys, it's also very important, is always do the 0.00 after that. Otherwise, it doesn't work. Okay? As far as I know, it doesn't work. So I'm always doing 0.00 after the amount that I need. So if you need 105 to buy yourself back in, of course, if you are having already money in here and you don't want to do a withdrawal or anything, because in my case, a withdrawal is $10. So I need to have at least $10 in here extra to do a withdrawal if I wanted to do that. I'm not going to. So make sure that you know what kind of money you're putting in the purchase balance, because this is only for purchase. Everything that is in here, you can't do anything other with than just buy yourself back into your level, or buy yourself your referrals, because you can do that too. Or you can upgrade with that money, but nothing else. Okay, you can't take it out when it's here. You can only take it out when it's here. Don't take it out if you're not sure what you need. Just make sure that you ask first to somebody else, maybe your sponsor, or maybe in the Discord, or maybe in my Telegram group, but don't do anything if you're not sure. Okay? Well, that's it for me. Thank you for listening to me and watching, and hopefully you understand now. And then hopefully everybody will make a lot of money, guys. So, bye-bye.